Inkproducts.com has now released its newest Sublimation Black Tower system for the Epson Artisan 1430 using our American-made sublimation ink that cannot and will not clog a printhead. Now I'll show you what you're going to get with the kit. You got one hose bracket up here, you got a main hose bracket here, and something we've added, it's a little bracket here that's going to hold the ink tank up, give it a little bit more head pressure. Now also when you get it, you get a prime tool for every color. Should you run it out of ink, you can prime it right through the bottom. You don't have to do anything. Our refillable cartridges, no prime refillable cartridges. Now the reason is, let's say you're using this and for some reason something happens and you need to get that sublimation job done. Well, you can fill up the refillables, put them in, and you can get the job done. This is a free gift from Ink Products. There's no charge for that. So there. Now, I'm not saying you're going to have trouble. I'm just saying that this is like something as plan B, a backup. All right? Otherwise, what are you going to do? You got to get that job done. Now, in the video, you're going to get this bracket, and that sticks right down like that. Now, I'm going to put the system in a minute, but then you're going to have one bracket here, hose clip rather, and the bracket. Now on this system, I want to make, I already shot that part of the video, we're not using the Velcro, we just used the safety catches, and then we're using a white adhesive type tape, very strong tape. So what you're going to be doing is peeling that and then sticking it on. You won't be having to worry about the Velcro. Just line it up, get it level, and push it on. Because you have the bracket down there that's going to help support the weight. Just to the side like that, you can get yourself a little box and just set it right on that box. You don't have to do this. You want to lay it down like that. What I'm doing is I'm balancing the isobaric chamber. So that'll give it all good pressure. Plus you can view your ink just by looking at the side of the ink tank. The Black Tower bottles are awesome. And you've got the latest COC Smart Chip that will reset all ink levels at the same time. In there, get it down, there. Now make sure we open these up. Now I wanted to make that correction just to show you, so then you can put it into the hose clip here like that. Comes right on out, and you'll be able to close the lid. Now in the printer I've got a set of our refillable cartridges, but I'm going to show you how to put the Black Tower in. Come over here, press the ink light. That's going to bring the cartridges over. Now I've already removed the cover that went over them, because on a CISS cartridge system you got to take that off. Now you don't have to take it off if you're using refillables. Now I'm going to take these out and I'm going to set them. Now they won't leak because there's a poppet valve in the bottom, so they can't leak when they come out. Now you're going to get a free set of these when you get the system. You may never need them, but you'll always have them as a backup. I call it a plan B. Okay, so we're going to take these all out, and then we're going to unplug the printer. Point this out, before taking the cartridge out, we recommend you run a nozzle check to make sure it's going to be printing good, and this way you can put the system in. Now I've already unplugged it, and the reason why you have to unplug it, that's so you can move this by hand. If you move it when it's under power, you can damage the printer. Then I'm going to be able to slide the cartridges underneath this. These cartridges right on under. I want to point this out. This is a new type of hose. It's called memory hose. Plus, it's designed so inks cannot clog in that hose. Okay, it's a special memory hose. We use it on a lot of the Black Tower Systems. Cartridges in. Okay, let's bring that over. Now you're going to place them down in there, and you're going to click them all in. Sometimes you'll have to do this a few times because you got to break the protective seals in the bottom, so when you first put it in, that's what you got to do. And then you'll be able to run the hose right across. But just take your time, work it in. You can push hard, it's not going to break anything. Hard, I usually push on this little round circle here. I'll push that in there. And hear it pop down there. There you go. Now I got it in. There. That's what I said. Sometimes you got to take it up and do it a few times. Now all the way over. As far as it'll go. Then you're going to feed the hose through. And then on the bottom of that bracket right there, there's a little hose clip. It's opened at the one end, it's in the back. And what you're going to do is slide it in the hose clip and come over. And then I put another clip on a little bit of an angle like that so it exits. Now the lid will be able to shut. I stuck that little hose clip right there. That looks good. Now when you close the lid, it's going to tuck right in here. Can't hurt this hose. This memory hose is awesome. So you're going to push right down in there when you close down the lid. I can guarantee that's not going to hurt anything. Now what you want to do is carefully open up the little vent plugs. They must stay open when you're using the printer. Now if you want to take that tank off, you put these plugs back in, lift up, comes right off. Just plain paper, text image. It's a little bit faster. Sometimes you can use this. There again, you've got to get used to what works best for you and what you're going to be doing. That looks good too. So there. So that's how simple it was set.